Hey guys, what's up? It's Retro Mikey 78 here, and today we are going to do some pickups. Yes, I finally have been able to get out, and I've finally been able to get some pickups. Most of this is nothing special. There is a few that are from eBay, and I was just excited that stores opened up. One store is having a Memorial Day sale, and yeah, there was something that's been in the background for a little bit. Waves and Games had mentioned it to me in Discord. He was like, hey, he goes, what's that in the back? So let's see what all I've found here recently and what I did. So we'll start off what was in the back, because honestly, that's been there. You guys have seen that. And first, I'm going to start off. I don't really remember if I showed this last year, but I'm not a Pokemon fan, folks. I'm not a fan of Pokemon or Animal Crossing or those. I'm not, just not. But I do like Squirtle. He's the only Pokemon I really like. I love the attitude that the character used to have in the movies. So I found this little tiny Squirtle. Somebody had posted that Amazon was selling it for $5, Funko Pop. But me and April were out and we were looking around at Target one day. And I found the giant Squirtle, Funko Pop, and just couldn't turn it down. I was like, told her that I had to have it. I wanted it in the background. And it's been sitting back there. You guys probably seen it in the videos. But, yeah. Squirtle, he had to come home. Like I said, I'm not a Pokemon lover. Don't love the games. Don't love the movies. But I did try to get into it back when I was a kid. And Squirtle was the only one that I could really relate to and really I liked. So when I saw these two Funko Pops, I was like, oh, I got to get them. All right. First thing I did was one day just sitting around the house, I found a Facebook ad. Some guy was selling his entire 360, PS2, and original Xbox collection. But he was selling them all priced individually. So I kind of picked through what I was looking at. I was like, okay, you got 4 games that I'm interested in. First, I only saw 3. And I've been looking for a copy of Alice Madness Returns for the 360 for quite a while. I had this at one point for the PS3, but you guys do know me. I don't play the PS3 that much. I prefer the 360 ports of anything. So I saw this and picked it up from him. I also picked up GoldenEye Reloaded for the 360, and I haven't tried it yet, but I really want to play this version. I love GoldenEye on the 64. I have the GoldenEye Reloaded for the Wii, but I just want to play it with the 360. Having 2 thumbsticks on it, maybe thinking the controls are better. I've always wanted to play this game, and he was selling it for a decent price, and that was Overlord. I know Overlord 2 was free this month on the Xbox on Xbox Live Gold. So I've got a copy of that on there in case I beat this and decide to play part 2. I've also got part 2 on the PS3. And I would like to eventually find part 2 on the 360. But after I saw those 3, I was like, all right, I want those, no problem. And then I saw he had the Xbox, OG Xbox and the PS2 listed. There was nothing for the PS2 I wanted, but the OG Xbox, he had Panzer Dragoon Orta, which is a game I sold last year during the strike for money. And he had it priced about $10 below price charting. So I was like, yeah, let's add this into the lot. So I was excited to pick this up. So I got this back, and I love the fact that this is playable on the Xbox One X. Then that kind of got me in the mood, and I've been enjoying, I was like, I'm ready to go out and hunt now. Doing that just irked me, like, okay, what can I find? We've actually got our bills caught up with just the money we've been getting coming in. So we're kind of like, okay, we got a little bit of extra money. You can do a little bit of hunting. And I've been really good for the last 2 months not buying anything. So we went to a local Slackers. I found 2 games with a 10% off coupon I had. I got Voodoo Vents. It looked kind of cool on the original Xbox. I've been on the original Xbox kick lately. Just been in this series, GameCube, original Xbox, and PS2. So, got Voodoo Vents, and I think I had this at one point, but I wanted it back. House of the Dead 3. I know I have it on the Wii. And I have it on, no, I think I just have it on the Wii. But yeah, I wanted this back. I do not have a light gun for the Xbox, so I'm going to pick one of those up soon. Then, been watching a lot of Captain Algebra stream, and he keeps talking about this game he's been playing on the PS4. He's like, he goes, it's a good game, and he's really into it. He loves the story. And so I asked him about it personally and messaged him. He was telling me a little bit about it, and I was like, okay. So the game's called Control. I looked up gameplay for it and everything. I got on eBay, and somebody was listing this game for $25 that they did not like the game, and they were just trying to get most of their money back. And it only been on there maybe 15 minutes. I scooped it right up. So scoring this, it's still a pretty new game for $25. It is used, and the code that came inside it was not used. So pretty much the disc looks brand new. It's pretty good for $25, I thought. I have yet to play it. I just got it Friday evening, and I've been busy all weekend. So eventually I will get to it. We'll see. Then I asked April, I said, hey man, it's like, V-Stock's doing their buy two, get one free sale. So can we go out and go check out their Memorial Day sale? And she's like, yeah, sure, not a problem. So we leave, we go to V-Stock, and here's the downside. They had changed their hours, and I didn't realize this. They usually open at 10 a.m. Now they're opening at noon during the pandemic. So we didn't get to go to GameStop. I said, well, let's see if Half Price Books is open. So, because the one we were at has a Half Price Books right next door to it. Or just kind of down the road. And I picked up a few decent titles at Half Price Books. I picked up Alan Wake, which is a game I've never played. I've heard so many people tell me great things about it. So I was really excited to find it. Got it for really, really cheap. I think it was $5 or $6. I got Alien Isolation, the Nostromo edition. It's a 2-disc set. This was also just $5. So yeah, great deal on that. Now I found this. It looked, it was an interesting looking game. 2 reasons I bought it. 1, it says only on Xbox. 2, it says exclusively available only at Toys R Us. And it's a game called Sneakers. It's like a 3D platformer with mice. I'm not sure what it's about yet. I have not tried it. But, yeah, this was $2.99. It wasn't even in a bargain bin, but it was $2.99. I was like, for $2.99, I'll add this to the collection. I'll give it a try someday. It looked interesting. And last year, during the strike, I had sold my Atari 2600 and all my games for it. I had like over 60 games. So slowly but surely, I've been buying back games when I see good copies of them, or just games I want. Got a really good copy of Air Sea Battle. That's a nice game to play. This one has writing on it, but I really love playing Super Breakout. Also love playing on the paddles Kaboom. My family all grew up playing this together. Me, my mom, my dad, my uncle, my aunt. My parents and them used to all sit around and play this late at night. And I got a copy of Joust on the 2600. I know it's not the best port, but this is a really, really mint looking copy. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get Joust. And those were only a couple bucks a piece. I was excited. Now, on the way home from that adventure, since V-Stock didn't open up, April started not feeling the best. We did stop at the Goodwill, but I'm going to save that to the end because I think that's probably one of the best scores I have in this pickup, and it's a bigger item. Now, we didn't go to V-Stock that day. We actually went back today, the day I'm recording this video, because all this is from a couple days ago. And on the way home, I got something in the mail, and I was like, oh, I'd forgotten all about that. Chris James T did a pickup video, and he was showing off this game here. It's ATV Drift and Tricks, the definitive edition, but you can play it in VR, and that's what interested me. Being able to play a ATV dirt bike game in VR. I picked this up for $10 on eBay. That is not a bad price. I'll pay $10 to try a VR game or a newer game any day. So haven't tried it yet. Like I said, I just got it in the mail last night, and then I was busy most of the night last night. So yeah, I didn't get to try it yet, but I can't wait to try it. We did go back to V-Stock today. I took part in their buy two get one free sale, and 2 of my games here were free, as part of the sale. And what I had done is I'll show you the ones I got free. All right, I picked up somebody recommended this after the OG Xbox, and it looks cool. Kung Fu Chaos. Just picked this up, so I'm gonna try this one out soon. Got Jax 3 and Jax 2 because I did not have them in my collection. Jax 2 was a free one. I think it was $9.99. Then I picked up a few more just because they were cheaper games, and I got another one free with it. I'm a sucker for the Army Man games. I love playing them, so I got Army Man Air Attack 2. This is one on the GameCube I gotta get, but I've been wanting to play it and try it out, and it's about $50 to $60 sometimes on the GameCube, sometimes higher. So I saw this, it was $7, and I was like, okay, I'll get this because it's a racing game, arcade, looks like an arcade style racing. I want to try it out. And then that gave me Crash and Burn, another racing game that looked interesting. I was like, that gave me this for free because you buy 2 get 1 free. All right, and like I said, after I showed you those, I would show you guys what I got from the Goodwill that was, I think, a really, really good buy. All right, guys, here it is. The Sega Mad Catz, the Dream Wheel for the Sega Dreamcast by Mad Catz. Complete in box. And folks, I'll put a picture up this right here. This was only $15. Everything is in here. I opened it up and checked. It is in excellent condition. I was looking up on eBay. People were selling these things for $75 to $100. Let me pull it out of the box here. People were selling these things for $75 to $100 just for this here. This box has no dents, no scratches, no nothing. It's in excellent condition. Still has the original price tag on the top of it where somebody paid $20 for it. So I was excited to get this for the price that I paid for it. I even got home, I was like, do I even own any Dreamcast racing games? I had to look that up, but it's a nice looking steering wheel and everything for the price I paid. I mean, you can't beat $15 for this. And if I didn't even want to keep it, I know I could get my money back for it. I do that sometimes on these pickups and these collections. So I'll see what I want. It's got probably a ½ inch of dust on the steering wheel from where it's set in somebody's house. I've not, like I said, I've not tested it yet, but it looks clean. I had him open the box. I looked at it. I was like, yeah, I'll take that for $15. So, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this pickup video. I hope you guys come back for more content. And hey, I'll be back real soon. Thanks for watching. Retro Mikey 70.